first-hand accounts have to be taken for what they are. They're first-hand accounts. However, when you see the same stories starting to line up from individual sources that have never come into contact with one another, and this whole phenomenon been nothing new. And again, it's like one of these things, it's like I always say, you have to keep your mind very, very open. And I seen Armand in the chat room, he was saying, the real ETs, they're reptilian. And I do most certainly adhere to the idea that there's a reptilian race of beings out there. And I'm also open to the idea that there's races of all sorts of species, some we would recognize, some we wouldn't, out there that we're just waiting to meet, or maybe they're already here. Maybe this falls into the whole interdimensional category. All of this will be uncovered when we speak to the director of Extraordinary this evening, and that's going to be John Sumple on Tuesday, October the 2nd, right here, only here on KBS. So I'm looking forward to that. I bet you could guess that. And today, staying on this kind of woo vibe for the first segment here, let's stick with the woo, right? I was talking about creepy dolls over on the Safe Space stream. And creepy dolls, for me, they're up there. I'd say my top 3 have to be like clowns, don't like clowns though. Creepy dolls, but they're definitely something I'm not too keen on. And puppets, and ventriloquist puppets, dummies, we'll put them in the same category. All of those things, I don't know why, but they just give me the heebie-jeebies. And some of the stories we were going over today, we were talking about Annabelle, and then we were talking about other famous dolls or haunted dolls I hadn't heard of before. And we've been talking about whether you could, it was the energy of the children who'd been playing with these toys. Maybe that was leaving some kind of imprint on the toys that, when handed down, kind of translated into what was viewed as poltergeist activity. And at the same time, we were also discussing the fact that maybe spirits out there have a way of indwelling, inhabiting, taking over these seemingly inanimate objects, and that's why we get reports of dolls moving, their eyes, reports of laughing, all this kind of creepy woo, right? You know what I'm like, I love all this stuff. And that got me to today's show. You know how I roll, I look for the synchronicities. Well, I was on one of the Scottish websites, and that's thedailyrecord.co.uk. I couldn't believe it, because one of the first stories I came across was this: 5 Scottish venues among the UK's most haunted, and are you brave enough to visit? Now, if you listen to my other regular guest, Ben Emlyn-Jones, he's often remarked that Scotland is steeped in paranormal woo. Quick drink of the Red Bull, folks. The wine's on. Yeah, it's like a hotbed. Now, I can't say I've seen any evidence to back this up, but I think, and I've heard other people say before as well, is it's like there's a convergence of ley lines around Scotland as well. There really is some strange, paranormal, supernatural energies that do manifest from time to time. You've heard me talking about Boleskine House, one of the more infamous places. But we've got castles, we've got old hospitals, but we've got old houses as well. Each and every one of them just as equally paranormally active as what I've been telling you about Boleskine House for years now. And in Edinburgh, one of the main kind of ghost hotspots, that if you were to name number 1, I think, for most Scots, it would be the cellars in Edinburgh. Is that the dungeons? And yes, the dungeons in what is basically like an underground city in Edinburgh. Now, I've seen many various paranormal shows going there, and some of the stuff that they pick up, it's just, it beggars belief, it truly does, and it leaves nobody really in two minds as to whether this place is haunted or not. I wouldn't spend the night there, and I like creepy ghost stories, okay? So I would imagine that we're going to find the dungeons under Edinburgh in the old town. I imagine that's going to be on this list. But I've not looked at this list, because I wanted to do it raw, do it live, we'll find out what the top 5 are, okay? So it says from castles to graveyards, these places are well known for paranormal activity. Well, I can imagine the graveyard already. And definitely, I'd say it's related to a dog. That's what I'll say, okay? See when we get there. But we scroll down and it says 5 places in Scotland have been named as some of the most haunted in the UK. From castles to graveyards, the locations are well known for their paranormal activity, but are visited by hundreds of people every month without any fear. Edinburgh's vaults, ka-ding, ching, and Greyfriars Kirkyard, ka-ching, where the dog comes in, right, make the list, as well as Birkwood Castle, never heard of it, and that's in Lesmahago, and Balgony Castle in Glenrothes. Now Glamis Castle, or Glams Castle, near Angus, is number 15 on the list, meaning it is considered the most haunted place in Scotland, compiled by paranormal website Heggy Pop. We'll open that in a new tab. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. Some are tourist hotspots and many chilling goings-ons reported after hours. Here we take a look at each place and the haunted tales that come to life after dark. Booga booga. So it says here, listed as 95 in the top 100 list, is the castle, Birkwood Castle in Lesmahago. The 17th century castle in South Lanarkshire was built in 1860 for the McCurdy family, but changed hands to the local council in 1923 when it became a psychiatric hospital for children. Oh, dearie me. Talk about, the perfect kind of scenario, the perfect setting for some haunted location. You've got all of that kind of the lunatic asylum kind of feel about it, and you've got the energy of children, disturbed children being in there as well. And of course, back in those times, children, I suppose, would have been getting thrown away for having what would appear like learning difficulties. Today, they would be on the autism spectrum, and they would be looked after, and would know how to deal with that. But back in these times, not that long ago, just under 100 years ago, I imagine, children unnecessarily thrown into places like this. And think of the stress, think of the fear. Now all of that, for me, it gets imprinted on a location. Perhaps that's enough to open a portal. Perhaps that's what's attracting the Ooga Boogas. And still to this day. So it says here it's been abandoned since 2005 and has fell into disrepair. Reports suggest the castle is haunted by the ghosts of its former patients. Ghostly goings-on include reports of cigar smoke, or a cigar-smoking spirit, and the ghost of a young boy named Michael, who has been seen on a spiral staircase in the building, and that's according to the website Iggy Pop. I like that, Iggy Pop, like a hippie folklore earlier on or something, I can't remember. Greyfriars Kirkyard. It says here, number 55 on the list. That's quite low down. Now I'm going to have to take a look at this list of theirs in a moment. It says, located in Edinburgh's Old Town, the graveyard first opened in 1562. Me, Johnny Whistles, remembers it well. And many notable former residents are buried here. Now, over the years, there have been hundreds of reports of paranormal activity, mainly at the tomb of Sir George Mackenzie. Poltergeist activity has been mentioned by visitors passing the mausoleum. And wee Bobby, the resident ghost dog, is still thought to watch over his master's grave. Edinburgh Vaults is only number 42 on the list, man. Out of the top 100 locations in the UK haunted, number 42, Edinburgh. Oh, it's got to be higher than that. I'm not impressed with this list unless I'm most surprised when I go and look. Maybe there are terribly more haunted places than this. It says once used by cobblers and tradesmen in the 1700s, they're now rediscovered on ghost tours as a tourist attraction. The vaults beneath the capital are thought to be, quote, alive with paranormal activity. Reports include hearing the sound of children crying, And when the Most Haunted team visited the location in 2008, one of the team was scratched by an unseen force. This has been classed as one of the most violent investigations to date. I also have to throw in there that the same Most Haunted were also caught in one of their investigations, throwing stones, and the paranormal activity was more like activity from the crew. I have to throw that out there because people will highlight it if I don't. I still like them. I must admit, I still watch some of the new Most Haunted. I think it's pretty cool. I just like that whole ghost hunting thing. I like that paranormal. There's a bit of a creep about me. Not that kind of creep, but I like creepy kind of places. If that makes sense. It says here, Balgony Castle. Great name, eh? Number 17 on the list. Located in Glenrothes, Fife. Whistles is out there. We'll need to get him to visit. The castle has survived attacks, experienced brutal murders, and is now a family home. Reports suggest the current owners felt something touching and breathing on them. People have also seen an apparition of a young boy in the courtyard and shadowy figures. Now, I'm sorry, but if I've got enough money to buy Balgony Castle, right? And then after moving into said castle, you start to experience like entities breathing on you. That's a bit too close to home for me. I would be selling up and buying myself somewhere nice, modern, and without any of the additional non-paying residents, i.e. ghosts. I'm just saying. So Glam's Castle, this is number 15 on the list. It sounds like sort of, hey, Glam's Castle. The A-listed building is a popular tourist. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I'm inappropriate. The A-listed building is a popular tourist spot and is often described as one of the most beautiful castles in Scotland. However, the building is said to be haunted by many ghosts, including a green lady and the ghost of a woman with no tongue. Dang, I don't know what's scarier, the wife of the Hulk, or a woman that can't talk. Go figure. Only joking. There are also reports that the spirit of a young boy haunts near the Queen's room. He's believed to be a former servant of the house. So like I say, folks, Scotland is one ooga booga, paranormal little place. It truly, truly is. And I think there's maybe 6 million of this population in Scotland. And when you think about the amount of people who have been touched by the paranormal, or the supernatural, or the amount of people who have seen some kind of, dare I say it, UFO activity, when you work out per capita, it does kind of translate to being one of the most haunted hotspots on the planet. So if you like a bit of ghost hunting, a bit of woo, like I know you must do, if you listen to this show, I mean, you come to Scotland, you've got the Fairy Glen, you've got stories of fairies, you've obviously got the Loch Ness Monster, and everyone knows that one. You've got the kind of stories I've told you about before, with men with cloven feet and hairy legs, and legs of a goat, stuff like that going on. There's some real freaky deaky stuff going on in Scotland, folks. There truly, truly is. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure why, but after the break we'll be taking a look at some of the other freaky deaky stuff that goes on in Scotland. And I know that this topic alone, it's not going to trigger people, but everyone has their own idea when it comes to the subject of the Freemasons. And of course, when you're talking Scotland, it's hard to really remove talk of that secret society. Not so much Ooga Boogas as we've been talking about, but still on that Ooga Booga scale somewhere, right? Because the Freemasons, especially the Scottish Rite, when you get into the history of it and everything else, it does make you wonder just what's going on behind closed lodge doors. But before we get there, let me tell everyone, I'm not even one of these people that really kind of adheres to this idea. Freemasons they're to blame for everything. There most certainly are people throughout history that have been part of the Masonic organisation and orders that have had their fingerprints on everything. And it is certainly one of the tentacles, one of the strands of the web and global control, but we're going to take a look at all of this on the other side. Don't worry, we'll get into this deeper. And of course, this takes us back to my good friend who I mentioned not long ago, Johnny Whistles, right? This Johnny Whistles is John Sinclair. Saint Clair. Templar name. Templars. We'll get into it after the break, folks. Don't you worry about that. And like I was saying earlier in the show, you may have missed it. We're going to have Joe Joseph in our number 2. We've got a whole heap of stuff to get into yet. Let me take a look at some of the headlines I've got here. Oh yeah, I'm going to get triggered again soon. I'm going to trigger myself for entertainment purposes. It's one of those stories in the news again today. It's right up there with yesterday's story about the genderless baby and stuff like that. So yeah, and then we're talking about when did this become a thing? Let me tease you with this one before we go out to break. I'm 43 years old now, okay? And sometimes me and Anne will have a joke, you know? Oh, you're having a midlife crisis. We're both the same age. And I always remember, right, when we were growing up, you know, people talk about midlife crisis all the time. Some people openly and overtly have them. Some people have them in silence. Always been a midlife crisis though, right? Well, when did quarter life crises become a thing? Because I tell you folks, we're only a couple of generations away from bad news. Because it's not midlife crisis that people are having anymore. No. This world's snowflakes that we've been bringing up around us, they have quarter life crises. You couldn't make this stuff up. That's why, again, I have to question, are we living in an episode or a new version of Idiocracy? I don't know. Sorry, we have to break those things for it.
Extendable, a 7-herb combination made from garlic, cayenne, hawthorn, bilberry, ginkgo biloba, valerian, and milk thistle. Extendivite feeds our body with the right nutrients to keep us healthy. Just listen to what Arthur has to say.
I was just calling to tell you what a great product you have. I had used this about 10 years ago after I had congestive heart failure. And it fixed me up and got me going for the last 10 years. Lately, I've been having a heart come again. So I placed another order because this was the only thing that ever worked. So I just wanted to let you know that you have a great product.
To order, call 1-877-928-8822. That's 1-877-928-8822. Or visit heartdrop.com. Your home has needs. It needs a healthy, dry environment all year round. Start by getting rid of the worst air in the basement and crawl space, where the problems begin and make the whole house sick. Introducing the new Smart Wave Ventilation Unit. It has advanced technologies to continuously reduce moisture, mold, and odors, and expel radon, gases, and pollutants. And now, Wave units include carbon monoxide detection to automatically expel air at a high rate and send you an alert. It also has an app so you can remotely monitor the conditions. Wave is a comprehensive, maintenance-free, affordable solution that will transform your entire home. Protect your home and family with what it needs. Give it a new Smart Wave Ventilation Unit. For more information, call 888-717-WAVE. That's 888-717-WAVE. Or go to dryhealthyhome.com. That's dryhealthyhome.com. For 5,000 years, the world was ruled with wooden ships by one man. 242 years ago, a small group of 3 men founded a new nation. Global elites have been fighting to destroy this new nation called America ever since. Based on actual events, Charm of Favor tells a true story of how they corrupted the election system. They infiltrated federal agencies and murdered witnesses, judges, and even presidents to keep from being caught. Now, the largest and wealthiest crime syndicate the world has ever known has been drawn out of the shadows. They have killed hundreds of Americans and recently attempted to assassinate half our congressmen.
Still, they escape arrest through an almost supernatural charm of favor. Read Charm of Favor and be prepared to open your eyes to what may lie just around the corner. Charm of Favor is available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
We are TFR.
My destiny is all I need to prevail. Truth Frequency Radio.
Boys are psychological just as much as they are physical. Just as much as they are economic. Listen up. Without you, your becomes your life to make that
That's us. We are back. We're live. You're tuned into the Kev Baker Show exclusively on Truth Frequency Radio. www.tfrlive.com. Truth Frequency Radio, where silence is consent, and the home of the Kev Baker Show. Still proud as hell to say that to this day. Absolutely love it here. Love Chris and Shani, a big shout out to them. And remember, folks, do me a big favour. Check out all of the other great shows that we've got here on the network as well. Maybe not all of them will be your cup of tea, but there's going to be something for everyone out there. There really, really is. So remember, you can play your part as well. There's various ways to do that. You can support your favourite host and the network by getting a subscription. Doesn't need to be my show. You can go to your favourite show. Might be Ella, might be Chris and Cherie, might be that Joe Joseph, Lucky. So many others to choose from. And if you sign up for a subscription there, that sees the host and the network split the subscription 50-50. And I still don't know of any other networks out there that even think about their hosts in this way. And that's another thing that sets TFR apart from the rest. And it's not just your favourite show's archive you get either. It's all the show's archives that you get as well. Arguably for the same price as a cup of flat white from Starbucks. And do I love my Starbucks flat white. Thoughts. Well, I'll have to make do with my Red Bull for now. So yeah, please folks, if you want to do me just one favour, check out TFR. And even if you can't subscribe, you can still play your part by sharing it over on Twitter, over on Facebook, and that's your way of being a part of this family that we've got going on here. And hopefully we can swell the numbers, grow, and take the network to the next level again. So let's get back into it. Man, I'm feeling a bit old today. Okay, I was like feeling very old today. My niece came down, it's me and Kevin in the house here. She's like growing up now, she's what, 18 now, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, oh man, I remember when she was born, literally. Remember being at the hospital the day she came into the world, everything like that. And now here she is, like a grown woman, talking about her job and maybe going and getting a job at the same place as her Auntie Anne, and doing this, doing that, getting a house. And I'll tell you what, 43 years old, I know it's not that old, but man, did I feel old this afternoon, I truly did. Talk about feeling out of touch. Her and Kevin sitting there, talking this, talking that, and I'm thinking, oh no, now I know how my mum used to feel. Now you're that old person. I know, it's terrible, right? So, I'm sure there's other parents out there listening to this right now. You know where I'm coming from. You know it. You're not old, but at the same time, you've been here a long time, right? So I don't know where that came from. Just random stuff from the inner workings of my glitching quantum computer of a mind. But before we get to the Freemasons, and we know everyone loves to talk about the Freemasons, right? Let me just go to this website that, in my opinion, absolutely butchered the ranking system for hauntings in Scotland.
Scotland is one of the most haunted places
so
in
we
the
come to the website. It's called Higgy Pop. Not Iggy Pop, Higgy Pop. Higgyypop. And by golly, does it not have the 100 most haunted places? I'm not going to go through all 100 of them, folks.
Yeah.
I've got the top 3 here. I'm curious to find out what the top 3 haunted places are according to Higgy Pop. Number 3, the Bait Hall. dating back to the late 16th century, the Great Hall has become one of the most historically significant buildings in Macclesfield. And the paranormal activity in the pub includes staff being touched by unseen hands, glasses flying off the shelves, and dark shadowy figures seen around the building. Well, there's our shadow people coming back into play again, arguably, you know, right? The activity is most commonly reported in the residential space above the pub. And according to the owner, her daughter plays hide and seek with the ghost of the young boy called Billy, who is said to haunt the pub. Oh, that's terrifying. When children are able to, you see, they're still able to see things that we can't. They're able to see more of the world as it really is. And I think that's down to the fact that they haven't been programmed yet. Their mind is still very blank. There's no parameters. There's no indoctrination being installed in it. Things, you know, we haven't been trained at that point. We haven't been trained to think, well, that can't happen. To the point where we literally don't see things anymore. So it terrifies me when you hear about kids or they're playing imaginary friends. I had an imaginary friend when I was young. Well, I'm pretty sure it was just that. It was an imaginary friend. However, how many times might we think about imaginary friends and just kind of not think about it, when in reality, they're not that imaginary at all. In fact, they may be spiritually very, very much in the room with the child, albeit invisible. It does make you wonder, right? So it says the ghost of a grey lady while was a grey lady, but then again it wasn't a grey lady before. It was the green lady, the Hulk's wife. I don't know if a green lady would scare me as much as a grey lady, but it says that it's been seen in the end walking staircase and the empty rooms. She's thought to be the spirit of a woman who hanged herself in the stairway for being a witch. A poltergeist is said to throw objects around. Children have been seen and heard around the building. But it goes on. On an abandoned upper floor, strange markings are said to appear on the walls, before vanishing again without leaving a trace. The ghost of an old lady and a young boy have been seen, as well as a 7-foot-tall, shadowy figure that lurks in the dark recesses of this foreboding place. A 7-foot-tall shadow figure. Okay, I'm starting to see why maybe this place deserves its place in the top 3. And this is somewhere called the Bait Hall in Macclesfield. It says the pub cellars are also said to be haunted, and it's thought that the activity could be related to a now buried tunnel under the cellar floor, which was once used as a hideout for a priest during the period when Catholics were persecuted by the law. So, I don't know, yeah, I think that one, I wouldn't like to fall asleep and get locked in there overnight, that is for sure. I'm just looking at this here, is that paranormal TV coming on?
Yeah,
Most haunted coming on for
just so I can go over it
Halloween.
quickly.
Getting in to check that out. So we have got Hodroyd Hall in Barnsley coming in
They
at
don't
number 2.
get
Says over the years
the
there have been
blip
many
from-
stories of strange occurrences at this majestic building, which was once the home of Sir John de Hodderode, who was the steward at Pontefract Castle. Now there have been reports of dark shadows, and they have been seen wandering the empty corridors. The apparitions of a faceless man and hunched over monk have been witnessed, and the ghost of a servant girl burnt alive after being pushed into a fireplace by an unknown assailant is eager to make her presence known. The hall's main staircase is said to be haunted by the clear sound of disembodied footsteps, and the ghost of a tall man known locally as Dr. Bell, he's a bit of a dinger now, who is often seen walking up and down the stairs. The dark and gloomy attic would have been home to many servants but many servants that served this great house. Although those glory days are gone, the ghosts are still seen roaming throughout the floor in the dead of night. Booga booga. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we come to number one, for which I will try and put some scary music on in the background for you. It deserves a little bit of atmosphere, right? Chillingham Castle in Alnwick. What a name for a haunted location. How apt. How Chillingham Castle. So then, it says here that this medieval castle in the village of Chillingham was the seat of the Grey and Bennett families from the 15th century until the 1980s, when it became the home of Sir Humphrey Wakefield. And then Sir Humphrey has spent the last few decades restoring the Great One listed castle, and it is now a hotel. The castle's haunted reputation is well known, and it has played host to the most haunted team, as well as other paranormal television shows. The most prevalent at the castle include the ghost of a Spanish witch, who is said to have got a curse on the castle, which is said to bring bad luck on anyone who steals from them. There is also the ghost of Lady Mary Berkeley. She was a former resident of the castle whose husband had an affair with her sister. She died of heartbreak in the Grey apartment. There's now a painting of her in the room which guests have claimed to see her come out of. Other visitors to the castle say they have heard her grey dress rustling in the dead of night. You might also want to look out for the ghost of a little girl who has been caught on camera in the castle's Great Hall, and the ghost of John Sage, a soldier who served under King Edward, but after taking a spear to his leg in battle with the Scots, was forced to retreat from the front line and took up the role of the castle's torturer in its full-equipped dungeon. The castle's most famous ghost is Blue Boy. It is said that guests see blue flashes of light above their beds or coming from within the walls of the castle. It turns out that these flashes are the ghost of a boy who was bricked up alive inside one of the walls. And during renovations at the castle, the skeleton of a boy with blue clothes was found inside a 3-meter thick wall. The bones on his fingers were worn away from his attempts to scratch at the wall in a desperate bid for freedom. So that, ladies and gentlemen, Chillingham Castle, Alnwick, is by the Iggy Pop standards Britain's most haunted location. I don't know, I'm still wanting to go back to that debate hall at Macclesfield. That sounded pretty ooga booga filled to me, but, it's not to say that if you were to go to any of these locations, it guarantees that you're even going to see anything, right? Because it's not like they're active all of the time. And then I would imagine it depends on the people as well. And I think we still play a bigger role in this whole paranormal activity than we truly appreciate, perhaps than we can even understand. And that's not to say that that makes the paranormal activity unreal or fake or anything like that, not at all. It's just I think the two complements each other. One's energy feeds off the other's energy, and vice versa. And you can see how in situations where your senses are heightened, you've got a group of people there, you can have that hysteria taking over as well. And that's more something that's generated and produced by the group in this realm as opposed to anything beyond the veil. So then, with that said, we were going to get into the weird and wonderful, and what some people call the secretive world of the Freemasons. But be it the Freemasons, be it the Knights of Malta, be it the the Templars of today. Not so many of these secret societies are what they say on the tin anymore, right? They're hardly secret. And in fact, we've had, occasion over here in the UK in recent times where they've been openly recruiting because numbers were dwindling and things like that. So when I seen this headline today, again from Scotland's newspaper, I had to bring it up on the show tonight. And again, I know some people when you say the Freemasons, that's it. For them, they are the bad guys in the room. They're the ones to blame for everything. For other people, it's the Jews. Other people will tell you it's all the bankers. What else have you got? Ones will tell you it's just something to do. You know what I mean, right? People blame various groups, but in reality, although a lot of these things seem separate on the surface, they're not really. Because like I was saying, they're just different strands, different divisions, different compartments and ways that all connect back to the centre of the web. Or as Charlie Robinson calls it, the octopus of global control. Freemasonry is just one of the operating systems and one of the secret societies, or not so secret societies, where some of the people who work for the octopus operate within. It's a great place for recruiting others to be promoted within the conspiracy as well. I grant you that. I would imagine the majority of Freemasons around the world, and I think of the ones that I know personally in Scotland,
Okay, thanks for watching.
the only
We
thing
will
more
be back
terrifying than
tomorrow.
this plan to dwindle